Dubai is one of the most photographed cities on earth. Its skyline appears in movies, advertisements, travel videos, and millions of social media posts every year. Towering skyscrapers rise from the desert. Luxury hotels line an artificial coastline. Planes arrive every few minutes. Massive cargo ships unload containers from every corner of the world. Every day, millions of people wake up, go to work, eat lunch, turn on their taps, switch on their lights, and somehow everything just works. We've become so used to seeing Dubai that we rarely stop to ask a very simple question. How? Not how was it built, how does it stay alive? Imagine that tomorrow morning every truck stopped driving, every cargo ship stopped docking, every airplane stopped landing, every desalination plant shut down. No food arrives, no fresh water is produced, no fuel enters the city, no replacement parts, no imported materials. How long would Dubai continue functioning? A week? A few days? Maybe even less? It's a strange question because we usually think of cities as permanent. Once they're built, they simply exist. We admire the buildings, the roads, the skylines, and assume the hard part happened years ago during construction. But what if that's backwards? What if building the city was the easy part? What if the real achievement is something that happens every single day? Because beneath Dubai's skyline is something you never see. An enormous machine, not one made of gears or pistons, a machine made of ships, pipelines, airports, highways, power stations, fiber optic cables, warehouses, control rooms, and hundreds of thousands of people who will probably never appear in a travel brochure. Every hour, this machine is moving food across oceans, pumping water through pipelines, routing electricity across the city, guiding aircraft through crowded skies, sorting cargo before sunrise, collecting waste before most people wake up, restocking supermarket shelves before customers walk through the doors. And if even one part of this machine begins to fail, the effects ripple far beyond the place where the problem started. What's remarkable is that most of us never notice any of it. You can spend years living in Dubai without ever thinking about where today's breakfast came from, or how the water reached your apartment, or why the lights come on the instant you flip a switch. Modern cities have become so good at hiding complexity that they create the illusion of simplicity. Push a button, water flows, walk into a supermarket, the shelves are full, book a flight, an aircraft is waiting. Everything feels effortless, but effortless is often the final layer covering an astonishing amount of effort. And nowhere does that contrast feel more dramatic than in Dubai. Because unlike many of the world's great cities, Dubai cannot simply lean on its surroundings. Look beyond the skyline, and you'll find one of the harshest environments where millions of people have chosen to build a modern metropolis. The summer heat can be relentless, fresh water is naturally scarce, very little food is grown locally, yet more than 3 million people call this city home, while millions more pass through it every year. By almost every ancient rule of civilization, this shouldn't work. For thousands of years, cities grew where nature made life easier, near rivers, near fertile land, near reliable sources of fresh water. Nature decided where civilizations could flourish. Dubai seems to ignore those rules. Or does it? Because maybe the city isn't breaking the rules at all. Maybe it's playing by completely different ones. What if Dubai isn't simply a city in the desert? What if it's one of humanity's greatest demonstrations of coordination? A place where millions of independent actions somehow combine into a single living system. The fascinating part is that almost nobody controls the entire machine. The person unloading containers at the port doesn't know who maintains the electrical grid. The engineer monitoring water production doesn't know which supermarket will receive tomorrow's vegetables. The pilot landing at the airport has never met the technician repairing a traffic signal across town. Each person performs one small task. On its own, it seems insignificant. Together, those tasks create something extraordinary. A city that wakes up every morning as if by magic, but magic has a habit of disappearing the moment you understand how it works. And once you begin looking beneath the surface of Dubai, you discover something surprising. The real wonder isn't the Burj Khalifa. It isn't the islands built in the sea. It isn't even the skyline itself. The real wonder is the invisible machine that makes all of it possible. And to understand that machine, we first need to follow the lifelines that keep this city breathing, because almost everything Dubai needs begins its journey somewhere else.